I just want to know how he suddenly changes into his outfit like that now. Like, come on now, that's not like the originals. He has to go in like a wardrobe or some shit and get changed.
I like how that's your question.
It's called nanotechnology, which is a technology that allows the screenwriter to do whatever the fuck they want.
Ah, that's amazing! Wow. Right, well.
How do you do that? Oh, it's nanotechnology.
Amazing.
It's Tony Stark probably invented it. It's fine.
Yeah. If he could create a new fucking element, then he could do that.
Considering that was just the teaser trailer, like I've not watched the official trailer. That was fantastic.
I watched that probably 300 or 400 times. I watch it at least 10 times a day.
Oh my god.
I nearly got hit by a car yesterday because I was watching it crossing the road.
Really?
Well, no, I wasn't nearly. I mean, I was watching it crossing the road, but the car was very far away and it beeped at me, and I was like, I'm trying to watch Spider-Man here.
Well, we meant to start the episode now.
Oh yeah, shit. Hello everyone, welcome back to Born Up Podcast, your girlfriend's favourite podcast. I'm finally joined back by, most importantly, alcohol, but also Sam and Stephen. Welcome back, gents. How are we doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
We're doing good. You know what? This is series. I didn't really tell you guys, but I was starting to lose track of what episode we were in series 2. So the Benidorm episode was episode 1 of series 3, which was
right. Sure, why not?
Which was actually the 40th episode we've uploaded.
Really?
Wow.
Well, congrats, guys.
Yeah, it's not that impressive. There's been a lot more weeks this year than there have episodes.
We've only missed out on about 6, haven't we?
12. No, it's not 12.
I was going to say we've got like 5 weeks
We're
left.
still at the end of the year yet.
Yeah. No, we've done well.
I think it's about 6, which isn't bad, to be fair.
I think that's pretty good.
Full-time jobs.
Considering most podcasts die after like 4 episodes, I think Mike says. You know, I think that's quite
died, we're just still going.
Yeah, ours was never alive.
Are we using the excuse of COVID just still not being in person? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know what? I had that conversation with somebody messaged me. It was just like, oh, now lockdown's over and stuff. Are you guys going to start recording in person? I was like, oh, just to be on the safe side, we probably won't record in person. It was just like, well, the equipment's about 500-600 quid, so we'll probably keep recording like this.
And now the fact that we're very far apart from each other in the country right now.
It's alright, I don't mind travelling.
It's just convenience for guests, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we just record from home, see, that's what it is.
And that's why we get the guests that we do get on the Pour One Out podcast.
That's true. And I thought we peaked big time, but hopefully there's a very, very big guest coming on soon.
Fingers crossed.
It's not even like I hype him up and it's George TG, like an actual famous person who is like very, very famous.
That's true, but let's touch wood because he hasn't replied to my DMs in the last few days.
Touch wood, don't worry.
Oh, God.
Don't worry.
So, touch wood.
This is the first one he watches.
Oh, God, no.
And he goes, God, I'm not being on that.
But we're, series 3, it's been a while since I think we've done an episode properly.
Yeah.
We haven't really done shots for quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't bullied Stephen and talked about our sex lives or lacks of.
We've missed out on the Gong for a while because it broke and then we were all skinned.
Yeah.
And these two didn't want a Gong.
We thought we got away with
But
it.
you know what? We're back. We're first, and boys, the first ding in series.
He's got a spoon.
I can't find the stick anymore. It's been so long.
Guys, if you don't know what the Gong is, basically on Pour One Out, every time there's a topic change, we have to take a shot. Stephen dings the gong, and we have to take a shot. But since obviously the more we drink, the more we go off topic and talk about Spider-Man, so we're probably going to be having a lot, which is how we used to do things back in the day. Back in the day, it would be funny because Stephen would have work in the evenings, we'd like to get him as drunk as possible.
Yeah.
So when he goes back into work, he doesn't even know he's there.
Oh, I think one of the best episodes we did was when Sam had to go to the dentist.
Sam had to go to the dentist, so me and Stephen made it our mission to change the topic.
That was still lockdown. That was one of the first improv episodes that we did, which at the start was fucking hellish. At the start, we were just every fucking minute, different topic. It was just a nightmare, but it was lockdown, so it didn't matter. And then I remember, Sam, just as you started streaming on Twitch, you were like, okay, boys, We were on Zoom. We were on fucking Discord for like an entire hour after we finished recording, just still drinking.
Yeah.
Then you were like, right, I've got to go to the dentist, and then I'm gonna come back and Twitch stream. And you got back and you were like fucking falling all over the place. Like they just went in to fix my mouth, and they definitely got a contact high.
The person that looked at my teeth, like they're not even working there anymore.
It was too much
Bear in mind.
They've gone into rehab just from breathing your breath.
Bear in mind, that was the first time I'd seen them as well. So they've now forever got this memory stuck in their brain of me just being drunk in a dentist.
You know what? This is a different topic.
Oh god.
There's the gong. It's not going to sound great because I'm hitting it with a fucking teaspoon. But, you know.
Speaking of dentists, a fun story that I was probably told in confidence, but fuck it. George CG obviously has had a bit of a drinking problem, and he went to the dentist once, and the dentist said you need to stop drinking, you know, it's really bad for you, your teeth are fucked, or whatever. And then a few minutes later, George went into the co-op next door, brought a big bottle of vodka, and his dentist caught him.
Oh, that's well funny.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Imagine that. That is just like next level. Like fuck you.
Is he still on the whole not drinking thing, or is he like?
Well,
Yeah,
he pissed at the bar last night, so.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. He wasn't really. No, what he does is he only ever drinks when it's business trips, something like that. And yesterday he did have a business trip. He didn't say he was drinking. He just was at a bar.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
as an alcoholic, I'm going to presume, yeah, he must be drinking.
Oh god,
I forget people have some level of, you know, being able to stop themselves.
Some level of self-control. Nobody has that.
Speaking of,
You know what? See, it's not just that though. I feel like what's the point going to a bar if you're not drinking?
Alright, fair enough.
Like
Yeah.
realistically, maybe that's just me, but I'm more than happy if I'm not going out to drink or like I'm not at a party drinking. I'm more than happy just chilling at home, not drinking.
So what you're saying
Like,
is, Stephen.
Unless it was a date, I wouldn't be going to a bar and not drinking.
So what you're saying is you will only drink in social situations.
You know what? I think that's a different topic.
just before we move on, I was at a bar last night, and I was with some people who I work with, and in the space of my manager having one drink, we were walking back to Nando's, and he goes, Matt, in the space of me having one drink, you've had 4 pints. And I was like, and it wasn't even like he had a pint, he just had one like Malibu and Coke.
Oh my god. Good lad, man. Good lad. That's what we like to do.
I do hate that. I do hate that sometimes when you're with people. If you're with people who aren't necessarily as sort of heavy drinkers as you are, you're at a bar. It's just like I'm so used to like if you're at a club or something, it's a case of go to the bar, get your drink, go onto a dance floor, neck your drink, and then rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to it because it's like if you're dancing with a drink, it's fucking spilling everywhere. So it's like, well, the way to solve this problem, drink the drink.
Well, yeah, of course.
And then rinse and repeat. But the problem with that is when you're just chilling with people at a bar, you get your drink as normal, and then you fucking pound your drink, and you're like, oh, should we get another round? And they've had like one sip of theirs.
They're like just getting their drink from the bartender, and you're like, oh, no, next round, guys.
Back in the day when you guys were in the waiting room, we used to go to Insomnia to all the events, and then we went to the pub quiz. We were all 18, sure, and we went to the event, and my friend has got a photo of me. I just met a porn star, which was like a highlight of my career. She was brilliant. And there's a photo of me with about maybe like 6 or 7 bottles of Bulmers. Since it was the first like YouTube event I was going to where I was like, of age, I was there carrying like this, and Jacob took a photo of me, and it said something like, just met his favourite porn star, he's buzzing, and I'm just there with all these Bulmers, just carrying it like I'm carrying a newborn baby, just like this. It looked like I nicked them all and just legged it.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's funny.
back in the day, it was so good. That was just a massive piss up with like a bunch of YouTubers. It was amazing.
Oh god! Back when we were in the waiting room, what you on about, man? What's this about?
Before we knew them.
Yeah, you waiting room.
Right. Okay.
I'll give you guys a bit of an excuse. You guys seem to have a life before you met me.
I was gonna say, have we joined your group, or have you joined ours? Like, what's going on?
You've definitely joined me.
No.
You definitely have.
No.
We definitely have.
No.
It's me and you, and there's like 9 of them.
Yeah.
But to be fair though, I never classed anyone from our group now as my group. My group were a completely different group.
Yeah.
I just sort of, since everyone always ends up quitting YouTube, I just had to find a new group every time.
To be fair, yeah, same with me and Stephen.
And it was that these guys, as sad as it sounds, were like my last resort.
Poor George TG.
I've told them all this, so I admit to it. These are all just like Geordie's friends, and the next thing I know, me and George TG are in America, and we're like, who the fuck are you?
Oh yeah, because you'd never met had you or something before that, or you met
I think
like
we'd met like a few weeks before at the Logan Paul press conference, and like we knew of each other. Like we were friends by then. Like Alice existed in the universe, but we didn't know each other like Geordie did. And we were all like Geordie's friends. So in the group chat that we're in now, the YouTube one, VidCom, whatever it's called, I had that muted. It's been muted since the day I got added to it.
Yeah,
it's still muted now. But eventually it just became like the main one, and now here I am.
Here you are, my good sir. Here you are.
So I don't know how many topics I went on to. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, I just thought.
Yeah.
It's been so long. What are you drinking?
Oh yeah.
I'm drinking
what we
whiskey.
used to do with the podcast properly.
My roommate's wine.
I like how you were about to say that out loud, and then you were like, "Ah, shit."
I don't think he's had any of it yet, and it's empty.
Oh my god.
I'm finishing off rum, and I've got a bit of vodka.
I'm
left.
pretty certain I saw. I don't know what about you, Matt, but I'm pretty certain I only saw one shot left in that spiked room there.
Yeah. So that means we need to get Stephen onto the vodka as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So when he goes back into work, he's
probably-
stumbling.
Yeah.
I could probably stretch that into 2. Fucking hell, you're gonna make me stumbling in 2 days' time.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, you're not in work. I just always presume you to be working.
Yeah, honestly, making them little packages.
them little bombs. So, but Sam, I tried to get this out of Stephen before, but he was having none of it. Stephen, we had to delay filming today because you were on a date. Why don't you tell us about it?
I wasn't on a date.
Sam,
Like, I
he said
literally-
date. He said date, didn't he?
I said lunch date. Look at the messages. I said
Right,
lunch
okay.
date.
Lunch date then.
Lunch. If it was a date, I would have said date.
I'm just having a look.
Lunch
Hold
date.
on a
I was,
minute.
I was meeting
Read out.
somebody. I was
Read out,
meeting a
Sam.
mate
Put it on
for
screen.
lunch.
Put it on screen.
Ah shit, no. I did, to be fair, it did say it's 2:30 p.m. okay for everyone. Just to remember, I'm on a lunch date tomorrow. But then the thing is,
then a winky
yeah,
face.
you put a wink face after it. You see,
I was literally meeting a mate.
right, Stephen,
Which
you
is-
tell me.
You just want to mate.
Stephen, right? I bet you didn't even have the wink face emoji in your recent emojis. Bet you had to search.
I
for
did,
it.
but there's a. I did because I sent it ironically to someone and I felt so dirty I had to like never use it again. It's grim.
I remember
You
in,
use the wink. If you use the wink emoji unironically, you need to give yourself a wash.
I remember someone said to me in school that they thought the emoji to sum me up was the wink face.
Oh my god. Stephen's now questioning what he just said.
I'd say the emoji to sum up Matt would be like the monkey covering its face because it's definitely a predator.
Where the fuck did that come from?
My mouth.
Oh wow. So
To be fair,
anyway,
that's where most of the shit on this podcast come from, so it makes sense.
So anyway, Stephen, tell us about your little lunch date with him.
Yeah, go on,
Mate.
back to the point. Date. Lunch date.
Was it
Went
like
to-
the more important thing is
It's
here.
really dead content.
Did you fuck her on the bin outside?
Went to the pub with a mate, had some food and watched the football. That was it.
Nah, you did it in the disabled toilets then.
Yeah, must have done.
They are in the disabled toilets are just for fucking cripples. That's why they've got those bars there for better positioning.
Jesus, Stephen.
Stephen, we're on season 3, episode 1.
Episode 2, come on. If people are listening now and are not expecting that sort of comment, that's on them.
Okay,
3
that's
seasons
cool.
in.
It's funny how we're 3 seasons in yet we haven't even been doing this a year yet. Like, it sounds like amazing progress, but to add someone out of context, they'd be like, what fucking losers.
It's because though, it's because
To be honest, I very much did it in sort of, yeah, I think as I was about to say, I very much did it in sort of the way Happy Hour changed series. They just know if we end up going on a break for a few weeks, when we come back, just say it's a new series.
Yeah.
So
No, I've heard that before.
Series two started with the Callum G episode or Tom Sharman, whichever one came first.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Happy Hour
Because-
were on like season 6 or something.
And what about us, you dickhead?
Oh, sorry. I just presumed you were talking about Happy Hour.
We'd had like 6 weeks off or something, or like 4 or 5 weeks off before that episode.
Yeah.
So just like, oh fuck it, series 2.
And then we sort of, I don't know, we were just so busy that we just sort of didn't film for a little bit.
It's not even that, is it? It's just that we were really fucking disorganised and didn't tell each other what.
Well, that as well, yeah. So,
Yeah.
sorry,
Sam
Sam
Matt.
was shagging one weekend, and then Stephen was shagging another weekend.
The first break, yeah, we'd like to say that. Realistically, it's just we recorded tomorrow. Oh no, sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah.
We always record that day. Yeah, well, I'm busy.
Yeah.
See, that sounds like something Sam would say, but you've said it a lot more, Stephen.
You said that.
I
We were meant to
did.
record in a sec. We said, oh, we're recording tomorrow, and you said yes, and then it got to the day, and you were like, oh, by the way, I've got to Cardiff today.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That did
forgot
happen.
one.
Me and Steve
Yeah,
were just
no,
sort
it
of sat
did.
there like...
That was meant to be like our comeback episode as well, and you were just like, oh, by the way, I'm in Cardiff. Sorry.
As Doctor Who tour of Cardiff, mate, I'm sorry.
Matt does have a genuine
Yeah, true.
excuse.
Well, to be fair, if you didn't go that day, it was all going to disappear.
Exactly.
Do a shot.
Do a shot. Alright, sorry. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, sorry Matt, for the other day when me and Stephen just left you in here.
You didn't have to be sorry, Sam. You didn't try to be snappy with me. Stephen, however.
I just straight up, I was just like, I'm sorry, Matt. I was like...
It's okay, Sam. It's okay. I've let you down enough times. But you, Stephen.
What?
I'm just chatting shit.
We're on about when we were going to have that planning meeting, you know, once again, we were
Yeah.
very disorganised. I mean, you very much so forgot.
To be fair, I think we're all just shit at reading the group chat, or actually reading messages. Because it was
Yeah.
like, I said to Matt yesterday or something, like, oh, by the way, we're all, we're having the meeting tonight. It was just like, I didn't agree to that. It was like, well, we said it. You messaged saying something, I replied saying, okay, we'll have the meeting tomorrow at 7 PM. And then nothing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know. We're all just disorganised.
Yeah, and then I put that tweet out, and it was quite funny, actually. Anyway,
Alright, big yourself up.
sorry. I got to big myself up because I got like 2 likes on it, so...
I said to Stephen, when I retire, obviously I'm like quitting on my social medias and that. So I'm gonna want to take like full control over the Twitter and Instagram for pouring out, just so I can have some sort of touch with social. So
Yeah, you're quite welcome to, mate.
Expect a lot more shit.
You can be marketing manager at Pour One Out. How about that?
That's not a good idea.
All mine will be,
You
it'll
never
just be like
fucking tweets.
It'll be like edited film posters of us just doing shit. Basically,
I'm down for
every
that.
photo from the end of The Hangover with us photoshopped in at some stage.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for it.
Because then at least I can have
Also,
some things to do. Considering you guys do absolutely everything, it gives me something to do.
I mean, you're saying we do everything. I edit the podcast, send it to Stephen, and Stephen uploads it.
Oh, right,
And then
okay.
finds clips.
Well,
Excuse me,
that's
I
a
do,
lot.
I, do all
thumbnails,
the,
and-
I do all the clips and thumbnails.
And you upload it to that audio
I do all the
thing.
tweets and Instagram posts and everything.
Do you always make sure you upload it to like Spotify and that as well?
Yeah, of course. That's the you do. Well, you don't upload it to Spotify. You upload it to like the network,
That
and then
app,
they
yeah,
send it
yeah.
out to everyone.
Right, while
Yeah,
we're here
yeah.
then, because Shacklemore is asking on Twitter, what do we use to do that? Because you guys didn't reply to me.
I said Stephen will answer it, and Stephen just never answered. Once again, back onto the people's not very good at reading messages.
Did
Just
someone
what?
DM you that?
Yeah. What do we use to do it?
They DM'd you that instead of just googling it.
Yes. What do we use? That's the fucking question.
A network. You need a. I can't remember the name of it, but you
Oh.
need like a. Just fucking Google it. It's literally Google it, and you'll get. How do I put a podcast on Spotify? It'll be your top fucking result.
Well, how do you do it?
We've got a network called Anchor. It's
Right,
literally-
Anchor.
Or a distribution agent or some shit. It's literally free. You just sign up to it, upload the podcast, and it distributes it everywhere.
All Matt needed was the answer.
Oh, there we go. Right, mate, if you're listening, I'm sorry that was about 5 days late. There you go. There's your answer.
Stephen's like, yeah, whatever, I'll take it now.
It's just this year.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. No, to be fair, summer was the best time.
Actually, what will be good, in less than a month, Sam, we've got Stephen's Trauma episode.
We need to plan that. I mean, yeah, we've been planning for months. Yeah.
Because literally a month and a half, 2 months ago, you were like, "Oh, we're starting planning your episode in a week."
We lied.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I will think of
And you-
all, I will think of it all the
and
day
you- when you
before.
were saying it, I knew.
I'm guessing you do, but do you miss sex?
Yeah, that's got to be the
It's
standard
just,
question.
it's just gonna be a carbon copy of Sam's episode, isn't it?
Probably not, because when I do planning for episodes, I always try to ask original questions.
To be fair, you know what? Yeah, you are very good at that. Yeah. That's true.
It's weird. It just comes to me out of nowhere. Like, I'm just thinking of random shit.
I'll never get over.
Who would they rather fuck?
I'll never get over a few months ago when we were like half an hour before filming, and you went, "Yeah, I'll get some topics." 3 minutes later, yeah, I've got 10 topics. What? Hello? What? I just couldn't.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even think I'd finished reading the message you sent. And so you guys are going to Sitsy, right?
Yeah, we are. Should be fun. Got a weekend ticket. Got a video planned that won't be up at this point, but if it works, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Stephen, the video won't be up because this is going up.
Yeah, that's what
Wednesday,
I said it won't be up at this point.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. It does sound interesting, this video. It does sound good.
The thing is, it very much is kind of dependent on the weather, because I kind of forgot about the fact it's November. So it's, if it's pissing down with rain, then it's just not going to happen, and I'll have forked out a lot of money on stuff that just isn't
Do it
gonna
anyway.
happen.
It'd be even funnier in the rain. Do it anyway. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it in the rain.
Why not? Right? And if not, we'll just... I don't know. We'll just... Centre of London. We'll do it centre of London. Why not? I don't know.
Do it on the London Eye.
Yeah. What? Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
That would be, because you're on there for like half an hour, aren't you?
Yeah, can you imagine?
But with other people.
Yeah.
Oh, they won't mind.
The people in the things next to us just seeing you doing all that stuff. That'd be class. Oh dear, but yeah. What's going on with Sitsy this year? Who's going? Do you even know? Oh god, yeah, topic change. Because I told you guys like last month that I'm busy, aren't I? So.
Yeah, Sam's hitting the packeting party.
Yeah, that's the one.
So it's me, Stephen, George, TG, and Kira. George, TG will probably drop out, as will Kira. So it's just probably going to be me and Stephen.
Are you doing the full weekend, Matt? Or?
I'm just doing Saturday.
Pussy. I mean...
I know. No, you're right, I am.
How come you're only doing one day? Is it just...
Right, I'll tell you the truth, right? Because it's really embarrassing. You know how Kira is a bit of attached to her dog, and we hate it. Me and my girlfriend are a bit like that with each other, and we both get a bit sad when we're not together.
Oh, is she not coming down? Is she working or something?
She's working, yeah.
Right, okay.
And yeah, since like how Rue is with Kira, we're a bit like that, and I know it's sad, but
weird,
so what are you trying?
Weird way of calling your girlfriend a dog.
Yeah, I was also going to say it's weird way. It's also a weird way of saying that you got attachment issues, but
yeah. Well, it's better than saying attachment issues. I'd rather be like my mate. My mate's dog's a bit of a prick and just obsessed.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, fair enough. If that's what you want to do, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I had a lot of travel anxiety in Benidorm, so I'm still recovering.
Oh, I bet Stephen just dropping that on you.
Yeah. No, I'm still kind of a bit shaken from it. So all my travel confidence gone.
LA for 2 weeks in June is going to be fun then.
Yeah, I might drop out. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It'll be like the day before. Yeah, sorry guys, I've already refunded my tickets.
Would not surprise me.
You can use my seat as leg room.
Shit, we were meant to be going to LA for 2 weeks today. Oh, sorry, I didn't know the dates. I'm going to Cardiff instead.
Yeah, I don't know the dates, to be fair.
Oh my god.
No, to be fair though, Stephen, you'll like this. My mum asked me this morning what the dates were for LA, so I sent them over.
Okay, good. See, the thing is, it worries me because the amount of fucking times you and George have to ask me what the dates are for things when I've sent them 55,000 fucking times. It worries me when now that you didn't double check dates with me, and now you've got I've just sent her the dates. Now
no, they're in the chat.
Okay, thank God. They're always in the chat, and you still always ask.
I asked George anyway. I didn't think you'd know.
Yeah, I'm the one that wouldn't know in that situation.
Cool. Let's call it here and go for a break because I need a piss.
Right, yeah, we'll catch you after the break, guys. This time we will be coming back. See you in a minute.
Hello, welcome back to the Forward Up podcast. Second half of the episode. You know, it's been a while since we've done a proper episode, so I thought I'd hit us with a very controversial question.
If it's fucking politics and shit, mate, don't bother. I couldn't care.
It's
I
not
wouldn't understand the big words it use.
It's not politics.
Am I gonna get arrested?
It's not politics.
Okay.
Maybe. I suggest. Well, it's a new topic, so.
I thought you were going to say ISIS then straight away. I was like, I'm gone.
What do we think about ISIS? I'm on the fence.
Fucking hell.
I would suggest doing two.
I can't wait to put that
I
on
would
Twitter.
suggest doing 2 shots.
I've been trying to down this wine, to be honest with you.
Do it then.
I'm trying. It's wine. I always used to think that, you know, when you see in like bars people drinking like glasses of wine and there's only like a tiny bit in the glass and they're taking ages to drink it, I'm like, just stop being a melt and just down it. Because the only time I've seen it is to obviously you just down it. But now, okay, I get it. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I understand why.
Alright, so
Right,
I'm going to ask
Stephen.
a question that you're both going to hate, but I want genuine answers from both of you. Alright? So, would you both say that trans women are women?
Sorry?
So, Matt, anyway, next topic.
Would you both say that trans women are women?
Oh, wait, well, they're not women by birth, but yes,
Yeah,
I'd call them like, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, so Sam,
I think-
But yeah, no, I wouldn't agree to the extent of putting them into sports in terms of like female, like, especially that boxing thing that happened the other week.
I mean, that's not the direction we're going with this, but yeah, okay, Matt, what would you say?
I'd say just keep it simple. Everyone's whatever they want to be, whatever they identify as, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Whatever
Everyone's their own opinion.
so-
I'm respectful to it completely. So
whatever they identify as, that's what they are. That's
if they
Yeah.
so choose to be, yeah, of course.
okay.
I think we live in a world where it's more accepting now than ever. So fucking go with it, flourish. You know, do what you got to do. I love it. I love people standing up for what they want to be. It's about time.
So, here's a hypothetical, Matt. In this scenario, just pretend you're single, okay, and just go with it. So, you're in a bar, you get talking to a girl, you take her back to your place, and you go back to hers, whatever. You take your clothes off and discover that she is a pre-op transsexual and has a penis and balls and that, right? So,
Right.
Option 1, do you still sleep with them, even though you've found out they have a penis and balls, and are therefore biologically male? 2, do you send them packing because you're a straight guy, and you don't fancy being anywhere near a dick and balls in that situation? So which one would you go with?
Most likely the second, only because I would very, very politely say, I'm so sorry, I didn't understand. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. This just isn't something which I personally do. But you're a lovely person and I hope to stay in touch.
Sam, what about you?
I've got to agree with Matt on that one. Most people, you'll find that most trans people tend to, if they're getting close to someone, will tend to say that they're trans before anything like that happens. Because I know a couple of people that are trans.
Yeah, of course. This is a one-night stand scenario, though, rather than a getting to know each other dating type.
I don't go
Well,
out
of
to
course,
bars and
but this
pick
is
up girls.
None of us is experienced in this field.
Yeah.
This is a hypothetical. So
So-
I'm not
Apart
pretending
from
he's
Sam,
single
but-
for this. Sam, just
Oh, well.
this isn't about
No,
you.
I'd agree.
Sam's pretending he's never picked up a girl from a bar.
Not while they were
Well.
conscious.
I'd agree with Matt in that terms, like, because I
So you
don't.
would both say that you would
Right.
for want of a better phrase, send them packing, because you're a straight guy and you don't fancy being anywhere near a dick and balls in that situation. You would both
I'd
agree
stick
with
to how
that.
I worded it. I'd stick to how I worded it personally.
Yeah, I personally prefer Matt's way of wording that.
I mean, we both
for you,
said the
Stephen,
exact same thing.
Go. Option 2, sure. What about you, Stephen? Would you take it?
No, of course I wouldn't. But what I'm saying there is, like, obviously it's a case of I think that whole issue is such a convoluted mess because you're interested in them when you're meeting them at a bar, and you're taking them home to have sex. But then you realise they have the genitals of the sex that you're not interested in, and therefore you don't want to sleep with them anymore. So in that case, you surely can't agree that trans women are women. Because if they were women, you still would be interested in sleeping with them because you are a straight male. You went back when you were under the impression that she was a biological female. It was only when you realised she was a biological male that you didn't want to sleep with her, which means you cannot say that trans women are women. And this is just a topic. The whole thing is such a convoluted mess. So it's just something that I thought would be interesting to throw. It's such a logical fallacy.
I'm pretty sure my trousers are the same colour as my chairs.
Alright.
What? Sorry, I was just replying.
Alright, it was a good job you paid attention.
I was. But no.
Sorry, Stephen. What was the question?
If they,
Fuck it, just move on.
If they identify as female, then fine, fair enough,
But
right?
you don't believe they are.
No, I believe they're female,
but you
fine, because
can't,
that's what they want to be identified as.
If you pick them up at a bar, believing that they are female, as you would in a bar, you go back, find out that they are not biologically female, and as you said, you no longer then want to sleep with them. How can you then say trans women are women? Because you wanted to sleep with them when you thought they were a biological female, but once you found out they weren't, you no longer want to. So you can't then still agree with trans women are women. And it's
Well,
not
he can.
It's
Because
not
that's what he chose.
Well, yeah.
Trans women are women. It doesn't mean I'm gonna.
Then his answer contradicted that statement.
Yeah, but
So maybe it did. We're human beings. It's what we do.
Right, listen, right. Trans women are women. It doesn't mean I'm interested in them, like sexually. You know, I can still I can still say, oh, that's a female over there. Doesn't mean I want to go over and instantly go, oh yeah, can we sleep together? Like,
That's true. You wouldn't do that if a girl was begging for it either.
Oh no, I wouldn't, because I'm a virgin.
Probably.
No, but it's just you put us in a difficult situation because you sort
That's
of.
what I wanted to do. I wanted,
sort of asking,
I wanted to ask a controversial question.
But then you sort of borderlining saying, are you transphobic or not? But then when we say we're not transphobic, but then say we personally not want to sleep with them, you're then saying we're
that's what I'm saying
transphobic.
is a convoluted mess. Is the idea of essentially you say anything that doesn't 100% agree with every single trans person in the world, and that is transphobic. That's the point we're at currently. So
How about,
it's a case
right?
of like, what you said before is absolutely valid, and if anything, is personal to you. That's your opinion, which is fine, but that doesn't make you transphobic.
How about we settle this by finding a guest that we can get on that is transgender, and we can speak to them about this, because I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I think Matt's muted us.
No, I'm googling Captain America instead. Sam, is that a rabbit on your cup?
On my cup? On this? Yeah.
I like it. I need to show my mum that.
Yeah, but the only downside is it says sneak on the side.
Oh,
So.
what a way to ruin it.
I know, yeah. It looks kind of like the what's it called, Rabid Rabbits sort of video game back in the day. I can't remember.
Oh my fucking god, yeah!
Do you know which one I'm on about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what was it called? Rayman Raving Rabbits.
Raving Rabbits. Yes,
Rayman Raving. Oh my god, I forgot about
that. That was like a locked away memory. Mate.
Zach, we need to get a Wii, mate. I've got to play this game again.
Oh dear. Anyway, we swiftly moved on from Stephen's topic because it was like a very scary topic to talk about.
It shouldn't
in the
be.
best way I can say this.
It shouldn't be. The reason it's a scary
No,
topic.
it's just the way you. I think it's not a scary topic to talk about.
Is because as soon as anybody brings up the question, everyone goes, "Ooh, that's a scary topic. Let's not talk about it."
It's not a scary topic in that sense. It's a scary topic in the sense of
You scared?
we answered it, and then you still called us transphobic.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, you answered it, and then I said, okay, but the answer you've given says this, which isn't what you said at the beginning. And then you panicked and
At the
said,
end
let's
of the
change
day-
the topic.
At the end of the day, I still loved Stephen's answer.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Yeah, of course I fucking wouldn't.
Steve, I've got 1 month left till retirement. Ask me after then.
Yeah, Matt's opinion might change after that. No, I'm joking.
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh dear. Yeah, so
Sam, are you excited to see the return of Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus in the new Spider-Man film?
yeah, sure, why not? I know exactly what you're on about there. Sure.
Dr. Octopus.
Sam knows who both of those names
That's
are.
that's that guy with them mechanical leg things, right?
Yeah, and he's at the end of this trailer.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's
Isn't he in the one from
Spider-Man's-
like 2000?
Exactly. He's in the
Yeah,
2004
like-
one. Bro, it's been...
Yeah, that's the one.
Spider-Man's been trending every single day for months now. This is huge.
That little green ball that was in it as well, wasn't that like the Green Goblin sort of
He's
thing?
back as well.
Yeah.
They brought him back
Okay.
nearly 20 years later.
Damn. I wonder if they've aged.
The more
You
they
wonder
have,
if
so
they've
they get
aged.
used.
It's been about 15 years now.
Yeah.
Of course they've aged.
Yeah, but it's the Marvel universe, man. They might not age.
Oh, you
never
mean
know.
the characters?
You know,
I thought you meant the actors.
Oh no, the actors have
Yeah,
aged.
well, I mean, of course, the actors, the whole thing is they've just well, all of them, pretty much all of them, fucking died in their films, which is kind of the whole, is kind of the shit thing about the second trailer is they basically spoiled the whole story, but it was,
Right.
you know,
Because I was gonna say, is this like a sequel then?
it's a
Kind of.
it's a sequel to the two other Tom Holland Spider-Man
Yeah,
films.
yeah.
Um,
Right.
I
Okay.
wouldn't. Until I've seen the film, I'm not going to class it as a sequel to at least to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films.
Guys, can we have a business trip and go watch it in cinema?
I'm going to midnight. If you want to join me, feel free.
when this
18th of
midnight
December.
tonight?
No, 15th.
Oh.
Oh yeah, 15.
1 minute past midnight on the 15th of December. Tickets
Yeah,
go,
sorry, I
tickets
can't
go
do
on
that.
sale November 29th on Spider Monday.
Yeah, I think I'm busy that day. Sorry.
No, boring. Sam, you know what, Sam, if you're out shagging, mate, that's fair enough.
What day is it? Hold on a minute. What day?
Wednesday.
Is the 15th? Oh god, yeah, I'll be
My
busy.
birthday's the 14th, so you definitely.
Oh yeah, it is. That's
Do you not want to see it for your birthday as a present in a little party?
I can't imagine a more tragic birthday than just going to the
Hey,
cinema.
the
to
baby
watch a
party bag. I
Spider-Man
know.
film.
Mate, that's
Party
that's
bags
bullshit.
and that, come on.
This
Especially
film is
party
huge.
bags.
Especially
This is
an
all
MCU
going to be.
Spider-Man film.
This is going to be one of the biggest films of all time. That's bullshit. I don't even
Yeah.
like the MCU Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but this is going to be
Yeah,
insane.
of course it's going to be one of the biggest films of all time because they've thrown every fucking like character that they could think of into it. Of course it's going
Exactly,
to be
and
big.
it's
But
worked.
it's less about this film is going to be really good, and more about look at all the characters we've put in it, and
I know.
also
And
it's
isn't that
Marvel.
brilliant?
I'm reserving judgment because the Far From Home was pretty fucking like below average.
I think they're both shit so far.
See, we've got to remember as well, though. Everyone got hyped about that Cats film with all them huge actors, and then it was
I
shiny.
didn't.
Well, yeah,
So hopefully,
I mean, nobody really expected the Cats film to be good. Nobody asked for a Cats film. They just went, "Oh, the Cats musical has made like $4 billion. Let's make a film out of it."
yeah,
I do like
Yeah,
cats, to be
true.
fair.
Cats are pretty
You
cool.
like
I've got
the
a cat
film
downstairs. now.
Cats?
So, no, the animal. Sam, you've
Oh.
got a cat?
Yeah. I've had a cat a couple of weeks now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
a,
mate, you should have said
It
I love
was,
cats.
it's a stray one.
It was a
did
stray
say-
cat. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, Matt, I'll send you a picture on Snapchat.
Oh. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
alright,
do that
man.
in the middle of the
You said,
episode.
yeah, you said that you had chat muted, so it's understandable, man.
No, not anymore. It was years ago. For a good few years.
I'll send you this one because this cat basically stood on top of me.
Nice.
There you go.
Sam's always got pussy on him.
Well, didn't like to say on the podcast because I'm supposed to have this, character persona that I'm a virgin. Aren't I?
Let me just get something to save this dying episode. 1 second.
Oh god.
Alright, no worries. I'm just drinking drinks.
Yeah, and me. Right, okay.
Guys, how much will you give me to down this whiskey?
Steve will give you
How much?
20
Not much.
quid.
Stephen doesn't have 20 quid.
Probably about 3 shots.
Spending money on fucking Tupperware boxes.
Oh, actually,
Mate,
I kind of don't want
mate,
to
if
drink
you don't want
that.
to do it, that's fine.
Oh no, I'm still doing it.
Bollocks.
I've
Stephen,
committed too far now. I've bought too many things.
Stephen, the camera can pick it up, but can you pick it up? Look, just up there. That bottle's just for you, mate. Just for you.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be great when I don't see you for the next 3 months.
Nah, that bottle's just for you, man. For your episode. Trust me.
Matt, with whatever you were trying to find to save this dying episode, can you hurry up?
Yeah, of course, mate. So I've got a lot about Spider-Man.
I mean, we can talk about the F1, but you guys didn't watch last week.
No,
so.
I'd rather call it quits.
It was really intense, actually. Lap 48, Hamilton got past Max Verstappen. So,
See,
yeah.
I need to understand the F1 because I see every single one of Charlie Woodward's tweets, and when the F1's on, I haven't got a fucking clue.
Oh, tell me, I see every one of Charlie's Woodward's tweets as well.
Yeah, every single one. I look and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
See,
Yeah, it's long story
that's
short.
The thing with the, that's the thing with the F1, right? I could not, if it was like, it's like with relay racing, right? If it's a 100-meter sprint, it's like, okay, this is interesting because it's like a very quick sprint. So it's going to be done in like 10, 11 seconds. I get it. But when it's a relay race for fucking 35 minutes, it's like, who gives a shit? Who could be asked? Well, you know, this bloke has taken over here. Well, in 15 minutes, somebody else might take him over.
Well, if in the like this is like last race, for example, right? Lewis Hamilton got like the top spot, but then got disqualified, so he ended up in P20, like so the last position in the grid, right? And then he took an engine penalty, so he actually started 25 places back instead of 20 places back, and he ended up winning. So he overtook 25 cars in that race.
Right, but realistically, all the cars are relatively similar speeds, aren't they?
No, not really. The slowest car goes about 196 miles an hour, and the fastest goes about 212. Doesn't sound that much, but when you're going at 212 mile an hour, it's a bit different.
Surely, if you're one of these companies that have been doing this sport for so long, and you're at 196 miles per hour, being able to boost it an extra like 16 miles an hour can't be that difficult.
It's
when
trying not
there's
to,
other
because they have
cars
a...
that are already doing it, surely just look at it and go, oh, they've got that button there. We'll stick that one on.
Yeah, but they're not allowed. They're not allowed to copy other cars. They have to make their own car.
Right, every car's got an engine.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to know what's in the engine. So.
I'd put a TV in mine.
You got what? Sorry.
I'd put a TV
You
in
put
mine.
a TV in yours.
So I can watch Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah. For God's sake.
I watched it in 0.25 speed the other day.
Wow.
Just to get everything, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I know, I call you guys virgins, but even I'm being demoted.
Yeah, you get demoted below
1.25
virgin.
speed instead of just going on the Twitter hashtag where people are taking all the screenshots for you.
Yes. Yes, I have 2 tabs open. Okay, gents, how much do you think we've changed as people in 2021? It's nearly 2022, that scared the fuck out of me. COVID, I saw today, COVID nearly started 3 years ago. What the fuck's that about?
What? Really?
No, December
surely it's only
2019.
2.
It'll be 2 years in December.
Alright, cool, 2 years.
My God.
That's still a long time. But
I think I've changed quite a lot because obviously we started this.
So let's start from the
podcast.
1st of January, the day we started the podcast. How much do you think we changed, and how have we changed?
I feel like we've all become a lot more natural at speaking like this.
Yeah.
In terms of like just keeping an episode rolling. I know it's been a bit ropes today, where Steve was a bit like, Matt, get us a topic, but yeah, no, I feel like it's been like it's a lot easier for me to find something to talk about within a conversation in general. Never mind not just on camera.
It's because you've got a life now, thanks to me and Stephen.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's very true. I've become a changed man. Possibly not for the better, but I've become a changed man this year.
Think about it in a positive way, though. Like all jokes aside, like I think like you've changed your job situation, and you know a lot of things have changed in your life since the start of the year. Obviously, some not as good as others, but you know there's been a good positive way you've been able to have a bit more you time and sort of do what you want to be doing more, which I think is really good to see.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because, think about it, this year, it was like March, April time when I started streaming.
Yeah.
June, July
then
time
I
when
did
you
a
stopped.
few reaction. Yeah. And I did a few reaction videos. I'm going to get back into that when I have time.
Yeah.
Change, like you said, change my job. I've changed my whole life this year.
Exactly. And, what's the correlation here? You met me, Stephen. You met me and Stephen through a podcast.
Yeah. And I've just sort of, okay, fair enough, yeah, a lot more's changed than I realised.
I will try to justify that in any way I can.
Yeah, you definitely got me the job. Yeah,
You're welcome, mate.
Worth it.
How about you, Stephen? Are you still the same miserable bastard at the start of the year, or do you think you've changed in any way?
Oh, I think I'm more miserable now. Undoubtedly. But
I guess you did it.
I think that's part of like with the podcast. I think that's part of being months into a project. Because the first month or two, it's like, oh holy shit, this is a brand new project we're working on. This is mad. Planning meetings every week, all this shit. It's like mad. We're all doing the shots. We're all doing everything every single time. And now we're like 9 months, 10 months in. And it's like, oh, we're shotting today. Well, I'm gonna drink some wine. Are we shotting today? Well, no, not today. It's like, it's dying a slow death.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so Stephen's ruined, Sam's broken. What about you, Matt? Good, I'm glad, man, I'm glad. Yeah, you've moved several places this year.
I know. I was feeling really homesick today. I do miss my home a lot. I do miss Manchester. I miss Jacob and George. Even the fucking dogs. Even the snake.
Yeah. Oh god.
But yeah, no, change big time. I feel like thanks to you and Stephen, I've become a lot more confident in speaking and not being scared of everything. I'm still petrified every time I open Twitter. But I am a lot more confident to speak openly about shit, which I wouldn't have done a year ago.
I think it would. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
say.
I think in the best way I can say this possible, me and Stephen sort of came at the right time for you to talk about that sort of stuff, and also everyone else in your life.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
Well.
Yeah. No, definitely. You guys, obviously, when my last relationship ended, obviously you guys were there for me a lot as well. That helped a lot. Just being able to talk about shit and get support about all that, and made me very grateful to.
You need to grow the fuck up and get over it quickly, because otherwise you're just going to mope around for the next 4 months and you've got nothing to do because of lockdown.
Yeah.
Which I did.
Yeah.
I joined the gym. I started exercising.
Got onto the biggest. Got onto the biggest creator event of the year.
That's true. Yeah, that was massive.
Did you see who they announced yesterday, by the way? Yeah, did you see who they announced yesterday?
Yeah, Freezy.
Carl
it's
Freezy,
crazy, isn't it? Like Ethan's doing it, Bazinga, Carl Freezy.
I messaged. So Josh Capranos. I don't know how to pronounce his surname.
Yeah. Oh, I've been speaking to him recently. Yeah.
He tweeted like pretty much straight after last clash. Said, "Oh, I might do a certain thing for like my clash application or something." And then he kind of went quiet on it. And I decided I was going to do that, so I DM'd him a few days ago, like, are you still planning on doing this thing? He was like, I don't know. I was like, please tell me, because if you're not, I'm doing it. But if you are, I'm not fucking doing it, because you got 400 times the subscriber count as me.
Nah, Josh is a class guy. He's really chill. He's doing that whole thing with like Defy Media or whatever it's called that they're making at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know if he does it anymore though, because I asked to be part of that, but I'm not sure. I'm speaking to
Defy Media are the company that fucked all their employees off and went bust.
Oh, well, it's not right. But we'll speak about that after the podcast. I'll speak with about that, Matt. But yeah, it looks like good things are happening for him as well, and you know what?
For all of us,
everyone that we know, everything,
Oh, we got.
Look at who did?
Josh Capranos.
Talk about after the podcast.
Did he? Oh.
Talk about after the podcast.
No, so. No, because Simon's in. What's that country he's in now? That's the one, yeah.
Iceland or Finland or something.
Yeah, he's in a snowy country anyway, because it's like pictured.
Sam, your diversion tactics are unrivaled. It's just like, oh, shit, Simon's in Iceland.
No, that's what I was about to say anyway, regardless of what you said. Kira's back at uni.
Fucking hell. George is still not giving in to Kira.
Yeah, nothing's changed there, but George did get a fantastic job, actually, so...
Yeah, a job that I'm only 1% jealous of.
Yeah, I can see the other 99% behind you as well, mate.
Literally, every time I've seen George since he got his new job, every time he gets drunk, he's like, oh, Stephen, mate, you should apply. Fucking apply for the company, there's loads of jobs going. And every time I'm like, okay, cool, how? And he never tells me.
Yeah, he messaged me yesterday saying, I'm about to have my probation review. If I get fired, can I have a job? So my response was, if I get fired, can I have a job?
Yeah, because you're at very similar times, aren't you?
Yeah, but we'll talk about that afterwards because it's interesting and
yeah.
Thing?
that
We've got about 5 minutes left.
Fucking hell. But yeah, so summarise. Yeah,
We're back.
Summarise. It's been a pretty interesting year for all of us, but I think it's safe to say it's been more positive than negative. Hopefully, lots of ups and downs.
It
But I
feels
think
weird doing
it.
It feels weird doing like how have we changed this year when there's still a month left of the year.
Yeah, but come on, it's December. Nobody does nothing in
I do.
December.
We've got 4 episodes left, I think.
Yeah.
If
What
we
are you doing
End
in
of year
December,
video.
actually? Matt's
and final video,
very
final video
interesting.
ever.
And final video
After next
ever.
month, no YouTube, no Doctor Who, no Spider-Man. What do I do?
You actually become an
I'll
adult.
start filming until the next end of year video.
Yeah, that's right. Prepare for next year's end of year video.
Yeah, come on now, mate. You can't just this can't just be, even if it's just a privated video that you send to us. Like, you've got to keep these.
Yeah, I'll probably do them still. I'm excited for it though. It will be. It's quite scary how there's going to be like a completely new thing for me, but I'm more excited to get away from it than I am to stay.
How does it feel? Like it was almost 5 months ago already that you announced.
5
that you were
months,
doing
really.
Well, Clash was ended.
Oh, Clash.
No, Clash was ended July.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
So August, September, October. No, 4 months. Sorry, 4 months ago. Near enough. 4 months in a couple of days it was.
Flown by.
4 months since you got verbally abused by Lawrence McKenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a
Good
weird
luck, Lawrence.
those few weeks were crazy, wasn't it? There was Clash and something
That was
else.
such a weird 2 weeks.
And then-
'Cause I was like living at work as well, and it was just like, we need to fucking record today.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
that. There was a Lawrence McKenna thing and something else as well. I remember there being 3 specific things that happened, and I was like, I just want to get away from this. Leave me alone.
That was a very weird time in life.
No, it's okay. I think we're friends now.
Well, he commented on the clip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he commented. It was weird.
Yeah. He
It
commented
was
on
weird.
clip,
The comment was hidden. Like the same thing happened with Snowy Joe. Like on the Lauren Alexis episode, he was like the first comment saying "get dropouts on."
Oh,
And
shit.
I didn't see it for like 4. I didn't see it for like 4 days because the comment didn't show up.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, Lawrence McKenna just like because at the end of the clip we were just like, oh, let's get back to pour one out, and you were like, oh, do you like anal? And then Lawrence commented saying, oh, from one arsehole to another.
Of course, it was Matt that asked if we liked anal. Oh no! Even though, like you said, we've got like a month left of this year, it's been a good reflection.
Isn't it? We've nearly been doing this a year. Like, I can't tell whether it feels like a year or it doesn't. Like, for me, it feels like we've done this for so long.
Yeah. But
To
at the
be
same
fair,
time,
a
it
year
feels
was a
like it's
long
gone really
time.
quick. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really feel like we've had many breaks to me. Every time,
Like
when we have breaks, it feels
sorry.
like, obviously it feels like we're on a break, but then as soon as we come back, it feels like we haven't had a break.
Yeah. We've got to think about this as well. Like this, do you say this is episode number 40?
This will be 41.
So this is the 41st time we've all sat down here and chat for it. We've wasted 41 hours plus
Oh my
of our
god,
lives.
Stephen, the next one,
sitting
42, we've got to get fucking steaming. It's my favourite number.
Yes. Yes, 42. We've got to. We've got to. I don't know
That'll be
when we're
next
gonna
week.
You know what we should do? We should get my mate Lucas on, who's been banned for 42s. He's got like some insane stories about 42s.
Speak to him, Matt. Speak to him.
Next
Next Saturday's Sitsy.
Okay, the one after then.
Yeah.
Well,
we
that'll
can
be
do
episode
some-
43.
No, you twat. I mean, we don't film next week. We do the week after.
Oh, right.
Or can you do?
That can do. Yeah, we do Sunday. It's just if Stephen's going to be too hungover.
I will be.
Yeah, Stephen, what's your plans on the Sunday?
I don't know yet. I'm not there.
I'm happy to do Sunday. If not, we'll do the week after.
My Sunday plans very much depend on what my Saturday plans are, which I don't know yet.
Right, we'll pencil down Sunday for now, but it won't be confirmed. But anyway, nobody cares about this. It's the end of the podcast. Hi George, hi Geordie, how you doing?
If you're new around here, then subscribe to the channel because we sometimes upload episodes. And on the very rare occasion that we do upload episodes, a clip might also go out that week.
Stephen, I'll just interrupt you there. It's gone from we do episodes every week to we do episodes most weeks to when we rarely upload an episode.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter and Instagram if you want. You might as well wait till like January though, because that's when Matt's gonna start like uploading on it, because it'll be his only social media.
Yeah, bye bye.
Yeah, we'll see you.
That's it from Matt, I guess.
And I'm out.
We might see you next week.
I'm just gonna.
See you in a bit, guys. Have a good one. Make sure you like and
Bye.
subscribe.
Stephen's a virgin.
Bye bye.
Fuck.